I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old page. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old page. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut and loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes on to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good vibes. Good vibes to you. Good to have everybody here. I see you here, Five in the house. I see you, Gen X Effect. I see you, Elevated Einstein. Appreciate you guys being here, man. Thank y'all very much. This is good vibes. Got Shine in the house. Gonna be in here in just a second. I hope everybody's doing outstanding. Appreciate y'all being here for everything. Shout out to Big Jack. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the logos. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, man. Big Jack hooked me up with those logos. I would never take credit for them. Uh, he sent them to me and told me I was welcome to use them. So I did. And shout out to him. But shout out to everybody here. Appreciate you guys being here. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, as close as 10 as we can get. Sometimes a little bit of technical issues still hem me up. Our Wi-Fi was giving us just a touch of trouble earlier today, but that wasn't why that I was a few minutes behind out. I was a few minutes behind because I was a few minutes behind, just to be right real honest with you. Uh, but had to get me another splash of coffee and get her ready to rock and roll. But shout out to Big Jack. Appreciate the logos, man. Thank you very much, Elevated, for saying that. I appreciate that. Uh, but shout out to everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good vibes.
Get ready to groove to the rhythm of excitement as We Be Jammin' Live takes you on a thrilling musical adventure. With a spin of the wheel, our talented musicians spin into action, bringing you an unforgettable experience of music, energy, and entertainment. From classic hits to modern tunes, our talented artists will have you singing along and dancing to the beat. So, sit back, relax, and let the music take you on a wild ride. Do you have what it takes to be one of the 5 to be on the next We Be Jammin' Live?
Yeah, yeah. Outstanding job, Big Jack. Great job, and that was a lot of fun. I know I can speak for Shine and I both. We both had a good time. Uh, being a part of it, and was just honored to be asked to be a part of it. So, thank you, Big Jack, and I encourage anybody that would like to go share their music or just be a part of it to go over and go through the website, and he'll hook you right on up and get you started in the process. So, thank you, Big Jack. Thank you again for the logos. Thank you again, Elevated Einstein, for noticing. Here's a little song I did a few months back. It's by Merle Haggard. It's called Big City. Just a little version of mine. I know it ain't exact, so don't judge me too harshly. But this is good vibes with Guy and Shine. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm tired of this dirty old city, and tired of too much work and never enough play. And I'm tired of this dirty old sidewalk. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Hey, big city, turn me loose and set me free. I've been working every day since I was 20. City, turn me loose and set me free. Good morning, everybody. Good vibes to all my beautiful people. I appreciate you guys being here with Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Always good vibes. Always good vibes. Appreciate you guys being here. I see you. Thank you, Elevated Einstein. Man, I've done a little bit of work in here for sure. Trying to get things kind of lined out and get it comfortable. Uh, maybe start having people like yourself and brother Zach come over and be able to play along with me and be able to be able to have everybody and not be all cramped up and kind of be able to share and stuff. So be kind of cool. But thank you, man. Gen X, I see it. No, that's fun. Yeah, yeah. That's and I still have that shirt, man. It's actually one of those that's like it's like super soft. I don't know exactly. I don't even know honestly exactly where I got it. Hell, I might have got it in the penitentiary for all I know. But I know, Mom. I seen that. I almost wasn't able to come on. Uh, I did. I know. I couldn't. I couldn't log in for a little while this morning, Mom. It was out, but they got her. They got her fixed back up. So shout out to Spectrum. Appreciate you guys. This is Guy and Shine in the Morning. This is a little song by Shine Dig. You can go check him out at Shine Dig. That's that's how you can find his personal page. He's got other music as well. This is a song called Silly Girl. This is good vibes. Appreciate you guys. Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
It's for you, sweetie. All right. Where did you come from, silly girl? I know I just met you, but I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. My favorite song was playing, shaking your hips with little invitation. We were locking lips and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, I can't even find a pen so I can see your poison, and I breathed you in, and just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. And as the band was winding down, I couldn't seem to find you in the crowd of faces. Then out of nowhere, you appear without one question. Yeah, we disappeared, and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, can't even find the words to tell you how much you blew my mind. Gave me your poison, and I breathed it in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. The end. It's just the beginning. see you again. Give me your poison, and I breathed you in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear. Yeah. The end. The end. The end. True story. I hope you're still out there.
Yeah, shout out to Sean, man. Shout out to him. That's a good one. That's one of mine. That's one of my personal favorites, but he's got plenty more to choose from. So I encourage you to go check him out, man. Shout out to everybody in here. We see you. 10 in the house. Thank y'all for being here. Good morning, KC Inspirationals. Good morning, Gen X. I see you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Missy. Hey, Elevated Einstein. Appreciate y'all being here. Shout out to everyone in the house. We appreciate it. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to push up one of our little family members here. This is a little song by Gaston, guitar covers. It's called There Goes My Life. He sent it to me to play, so I'm going to push him up. We appreciate you being a friend of the Guy and Shine Show, Gaston. I promised you as we went through, we would try to play your songs, and now that you've sent us a couple of them, then I've got them to play. So shout out to you, my friend. We appreciate you being part of the Guy and Shine family. This is There Goes My Life by Kenny Chesney, a cover by Gaston Guitar Covers.
All he could think about was how I'm too young for this. Got my whole life ahead. Hell, I'm just a kid myself. How am I gonna raise one? All he could see were his dreams going up in smoke. So much for ditching this town, hanging out on the coast. Oh well, those plans are long gone. And he said, there goes my life. There goes my future, my everything. Might as well kiss it all goodbye. There goes my life. Couple years of up all night and a few thousand dimes later, that mistake he thought he made covers up the refrigerator. Oh yeah, he loves that little girl. Mama's waiting to tuck her in as she fumbles up those stairs. She smiles back at him, dragging that teddy bear to sleep tight. Blue eyes and bouncing curls, and he smiles. There goes my life. There goes my future, my everything. I love you, Daddy, good night. There goes my life.
All right, shout out to Gaston Guitar Covers. Oh,
Boom,
what's
baby.
up, John?
What's
Shout out to
happening?
Gaston Guitar Covers.
That was
Appreciate
great.
you, brother.
Great song.
Appreciate you. I see you, everybody. Hey, hello, Miss Kitty. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you very much. Jarrett Talks. We see you there, brother. Thank you for being here. ZMP Wheels TV. I see you there. Hey, thank you for stopping in.
What the
Appreciate
quack?
that.
What
Welcome.
the quack?
What the quack is going on? What's up? What the quack?
Just took you.
That's awesome. I see you there. I see you there. That is so cool. What the quack's in the house?
Quack, quack. Hello.
What the quack is going on? Hey, there's Chevy Attic TV, man. Top of the morning to you, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. This is Guy and Shine. 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Good vibes. Always good vibes. Respect. So we appreciate it. If you hit the like button for us, we thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome. Let me get, I got to get double action going on here. Yeah, because I'm pretty much a guru now.
Yeah,
at this.
there you go. There you
You
go.
know, after a month solid.
A solid 5 weeks training
Yeah, a
course.
solid 5 weeks, and I've really,
Received
know,
a certified diploma,
hey,
which I
hey,
printed
just being
myself.
able to operate my phone and do this at the same time is like,
That's a win.
yes, man. I'm like so winning, man.
Nice.
But hey, shout out to Chris Flash. Hit that, double tap that screen for you fellas.
Yeah,
Hit the like button.
that screen boy.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
That is so fun, man. What's up? What's up, Chris the Flash? Appreciate you being here. This is Guy and Shine. Appreciate you. How's Shine doing this morning?
Oh, pretty good, man. That cold snap's finally gone. You can still hear my voice is a little bit jammed up, but it's nice outside now, which is a relief because it was getting warm, then it froze right up, and then it got warm again. I think pretty much exactly what happened to you guys down there.
Yeah.
So good, man. I'm glad. I hope that's the end of it because I've had enough of this winter, frankly.
Yeah,
Time
yeah.
to move on.
I'm over it, and you know, it's one of those deals. You know that you got to go through it, but I ain't gonna lie. Count the days. Like, man, I can't wait to just feel the spring. You can feel it too, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
can start
Like,
to
you
smell
can
it
feel
in the air.
Yeah,
too.
you
like,
can.
You're
It's
like, yes,
like,
sir. But how are you doing, buddy?
man, you know, excellent. I'm glad to have that. I don't want to say glad to have that last month behind us, but that was a big growing month for me and you, and
Yes, it
for,
was.
personally, not in numbers wise, but just in our learning about how to function and do this stuff. So it's been a great experience for me, and I'm just glad to be started in on March and counting down the days to spring.
Yeah.
You know, and just enjoying it. I got sunshine coming in my window, which feels.
I do see a bit of a
Oh.
glow coming through there.
Oh,
Ain't seen the sun in 6 months.
I'm glowing. I'm so pale that it's like, man, you know how it is, man. It's like all winter, you ain't been able to get out, and I this sunshine coming through here is like a miracle. It's like,
Yeah,
and I got
let it
my
run.
spot set up too, where I can
Yep.
do that. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? So it's like, man, thank God I got a little bit of leg room,
Yeah,
a
'cause
little
where
bit of
you're at,
moving
it's
room.
your window's ahead of you, like kind of where you're sitting.
My window's to the left of me right
Okay.
here now.
Gotcha.
And it was always to the left of me, but dude, I was jammed way back here in
in
the
that
corner.
corner. Yeah, yeah.
I hated that because I couldn't move.
You need space.
I'm already in trouble with this microphone. I can't wait till I get me a boom, man. But you know, I'm just one small step at a time. I'm a poor guy, dude.
One upgrade,
Uh-huh.
one upgrade a week. You know what
I
I mean?
one upgrade a week. So all this old boy. No, actually, I can't even say that. One upgrade at a time. As I can, I upgrade. You know what I'm
fair enough.
saying. You know.
I look at it as the
But-
upgrading up here. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
well, upgrade. Yeah, now it's been a force feed this month. Hey, I see you there,
Yeah,
Miss
that's it.
Lashana. How you doing? Good to see
morning.
you. I see you almost off grid. That's Miss Krista. How you doing? Appreciate you guys being here. This is Guy and Shine. Appreciate everybody being here. Good vibes, always good vibes to you guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. We'd appreciate it. Do you have a particular song that you would like to pull up, Shine? I played Silly Girl already this morning.
Yeah. I think we'll go with for the two of us. It's
For the two
we haven't played that
of us.
one in a little bit, so yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to do another original by Shine. This is for the two of us. You can follow him at Shine Dig. I encourage you to. He's got other music as well, different brands and videos. So go support my brother Shine. We appreciate all your support
Appreciate every one of you.
together. Thank you. That's always welcome, and we appreciate it. But shout out to everybody in the house. We'll be right back. This is at Shine Dig with For the Two of Us. Good vibes, everybody.
Thank you.
You gonna stay? You gonna go? truth be told, I've been trying. Doesn't seem like trying is enough anymore. And I can't blame you for sure. Just know I'm tired too. Stayed after 2 with an old friend. Every 15 minutes a call from you. Look on his face was one of confusion and a mixture of disgrace. Though I didn't see it at the time, well, I do now. I'm not sure, baby, anymore. This shakes out for the two of us. Though I can't remember exactly the words you said before you disappeared. It's all a blur, the cool kids call it ghosting these days. Something foreign to me. You just disappeared into the midst of everything. With all our hopes, dreams and aspirations up for grabs, but you don't want to take them. I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
I'm gonna have to take a crash course in what all the different colored hearts are supposed to mean. Does anybody know this?
No.
I just-
and I often wonder sometimes when I'm sending emojis, like the little things you do like in the comments instead of like writing something you send it. I often think, well, I hope this doesn't mean something that I don't know it don't mean. Because I like all the random little pictures and stuff, but then
Yeah.
I get started thinking, well, you know what? That might mean something like really foul or something.
The
and I-
pointed finger with the circular finger.
yeah, it's like
My buddy sent me that for the longest time, and I didn't pay attention to it. I'm like, wait, oh, now what you're up to?
yeah, yeah, and it's just like I can't. But at the same time, it's like
So, well, you
hey,
know.
I know how I mean it. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like,
exactly. If there's a point of contention, please let me know to avoid this in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Shout
down
out
with the
to
cool kids.
everybody, guys. Appreciate you. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Hey, thank you, Miss Krista. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you being part of this. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Gen
thank
X,
y'all.
appreciate you, man. Super duper appreciate you. Me and Shine are just we're in this morning show together, and well, I guess morning. I don't know what you would call it, morning after, mid morning show together. Is what we, I guess, morning, afternoon show.
Mid
Well, I don't
morning
know
to
what
early
you got.
afternoon slot.
Yeah,
Let's go with that. 10
you
to
know,
1 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Here on the Guy and Shine show. You can
we
hear
pretty
Guy and
much-
Shine.
Yeah. But we did what we said we was going to do this past month. We went every day, 7 days a week for the most part. I went twice a day. um,
Yeah.
force fed myself, and
Did
but
you?
it was a journey that for me, man, when you're a person like me with the, I have to just make myself do it over and over and over. And now when I come in here, dude, I don't
Yep.
get uncomfortable in my stomach. I don't
No.
start getting knotted up like,
Yeah.
oh man, I don't want to mess with this side. It's like, all right, let's go do this. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like, all
which
right,
is
big deal.
it's good that like we do continue to do that. You know what I mean? Because like I remember a guy telling me either evolve with or just stay the same, right? And I never really kind of understood what that meant till we started trying to do this. And it's like I know how to like you know what I mean? It's in here, but I kind of get it to here,
Yeah,
and that was hard. Like
yeah,
that process took time. So,
it does. It does, man.
but
It does.
amazing job you've done. And I
learning
mean,
to learning all this is it's new for us, man. So that's been part of the show is letting people see. Just I mean, just start. It's
yeah,
like, hey, man. I mean, I know for myself, man. This whole journey, I I couldn't do this if it was for other folks. Like
no,
in the end, I like doing it for everybody, but in the end, it is ultimately just something that I enjoy. It's something that I find pleasure in. It doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like it's hard. And if it ever does, then I'll stop.
well, yeah,
Um, you
that's
know
the
what I'm saying? Because
That's the
that's
good
not
thing
what I'm
about
in
it.
it for. I'm in it
Oh,
for just having a great time and meeting a bunch of people and
shouting
seeing
out,
how many
shouting
people we can
out
get in there.
pods.
Yeah, shout out to E-Pod. Sister Belinda there,
Oh,
behave yourself.
she'll appear. She'll appear.
Yeah,
Consider her name.
she'll appear. Grand
She's
Rising,
got
that
her.
guys, change and shine. Look here, that's our friends there, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Thank you very much.
thank
Yeah,
you. We
appreciate you.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
we're working our system, and our system is to just be respectful and good vibes and carry ourselves with that always. But we're gonna do us, and we're gonna have fun and probably be a touch on the ignorant side for myself sometimes. That just comes naturally to me. And I took that to heart when they said, do what they say comes natural to you. Well, for years, I just was straight up ignorant. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think they really meant like all the way
No,
like
I
that.
don't.
I think they meant,
Figuratively,
yeah, I
like,
think that was more of like just a line that they used to make you feel better about something. But it didn't work for me. So I
no,
decided that
no.
maybe I better do something else. Add a little extra flavor in there. Little too much of one flavor. Just
A little leaven, spices and herbs.
yeah, yeah. My spice cabinet just had one flavor, and that was ignorant. So you know, didn't
Well,
get me
that's
didn't get
actually
me nowhere.
we got to remember the timestamp on this part of the show because that's a great message that we could just pull out and clip and put
Yeah,
for.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I agree, I think that that's kind of
I leaned in on ignorant.
yeah,
I
yeah,
leaned
yeah.
in on it like
There's no other way of saying it. It's like, this world's all about me.
yeah.
Till
Oh
it
man,
ain't.
oh man.
Till it
Yeah,
ain't.
yeah. Till
Yeah,
you hear it clink.
yeah.
You're like, uh-oh, now it really is all about me. And,
Was that warm breath approaching my backside?
I got what I asked for. Now they bringing me everything, and I hate
Oh,
this.
dude,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Yeah, that's I told my son that the other day. I said, thing with trouble, man, is you usually don't know how much of it you're in until you're this deep in it.
Oh man, dude.
And
That's
then
bad.
try getting out and
Oh man.
whatever
Oh
it may
man.
be. Whatever it may be. It might not be
Ooh,
incarceration. It could be anything, right? Like
anything,
anything.
anything, bro.
Yeah. And that's when I was like, ooh, like I never ever had stage fright or any of that kind of stuff playing. Like all
Right.
that stuff came natural. But the moment they sit you down and they bring you in there,
Yeah.
you just feel that sinking feeling, being like, this is all. It's kind of like a flash real quick before your eyes of like, oh,
Oh,
all right, here it is. How
here we
bad is
go.
it gonna be? And it's
Yeah.
always worse than you think it's gonna be. This won't
It
be
is.
that bad, right?
Yeah,
Wrong.
man.
Wrong.
It
Oh, dude.
always winds up. Always winds up
Yeah.
deep in it. Deep in it, man. But
Mm.
that's cool. Cause
You get to
if it
learn.
wasn't for them things, we wouldn't know what we know, I guess. But
Yeah,
golly,
well, we probably wouldn't be doing what we're doing now. You know what
I
I
sure
mean? Like
sure
I
had to
was.
mash my finger an awful lot to learn not to hit it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I still wind up smacking the crap out of it from
Uh huh.
time to time, man.
Oh
But
yeah.
man, yeah, I was gonna ask you, do you all do any kind of do y'all plant a garden or anything up there where you're at? Do y'all do anything like that?
Well, I
or-
do. I do lots of different. Well, you're putting me on the spot now. I got lots of trees and plants. Like
Yeah.
they're not particularly fruit or plant. Like
Right.
I got Chinese hibiscus, and I got like
Right.
a blossom tree in the front that changes blooms. Just because I like to take pictures of them,
Yeah.
they're beautiful, frankly.
Yeah, and it
but-
draws in wildlife, man, other stuff.
Yeah, well, we got
So-
rabbits and stuff around now from them and stuff like, and they're, they're fine. We no problems with them. I got a marmot who lives, marmot. I don't know what you guys would call that. We used to call them like it's like not quite a beaver, but maybe a possum. It wouldn't be a possum. He kind of looks like basically like a beaver with a regular tail. So we got a
like a
family of them.
muskrat.
Yeah, that would be it. That's
Would
it.
that be it?
Yeah, yeah. And he's big. He's a big old boy. Like he's been living in the back there for 4 years. So him and the
Yeah.
rabbits have made a truce.
Yeah.
So they have one side of the yard, and he's got underneath the slab.
Yeah.
So it's cool. And like, I got video of it. I'm gonna have to put it up one day. And my son was like, "Dad, I think the marmot's trying to break in the house." I was like, "What do you mean
Yeah.
he's trying to break in the
Yeah.
house?" And he was at the back door and he was just shaking himself off, like doing this dance, and then gone, zip gone. At the tail end of it, I was like, "Wow, that's pretty cool."
Yeah.
Because normally
Yeah.
they won't come like that close to anywhere because we got the barbecue and stuff out back.
Yeah.
So, like-
Nutria.
Yeah.
Nutria. Is that what they're called, elevated Einstein?
A nutrio.
Is that what it is? I don't know if they're in Canada or not.
If that's the real thing, then that's.
Are
that's a
they in
fancy word.
Canada? Elevated Einstein? I don't know if Nutria is in Canada or not. I really don't know.
Is it look
I don't
like
think so.
I've never heard of that term before, but I mean, maybe.
Are they real big, what you're talking about? Are they bigger than a beaver or smaller than a beaver?
They'd be about the same size, just
same
without the
size.
tail. Yeah,
Okay.
This fella is big though. Like
He's a
normally,
granddaddy.
yeah,
He's a granddaddy.
he's been around for a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, I get
Yeah,
it. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just was asking because we do a little bit of we do plant a little bit of stuff, and it's coming up on that.
it is
coming up
seeding
on that time.
soon, though.
Yeah. It's worthy of the effort though. Like you know, my little garden spot out here, it's not very big, but if you utilize what little bit of space you have, then it
Yeah.
does good. And then the one on the other side of Dad's, on the other side of the property, then it's pretty good size. It's a pretty good size spot actually. If you really
Yeah.
wanted to get right down to it and put a bunch of stuff in, like you could put a bunch in it. But as we all know, the more you put in, the more you got to figure out how to maintain. And it's funny. You put a bunch of stuff like that in, you can tell people all day long, hey, come pick you some tomatoes,
No
come
one
get you
do
some
it.
green beans, whatever. Hey, now if you'll pick them for them, then
They'll take
yeah, they'll
'em.
take them.
Yeah, they'll take them.
But to come up and get them, nah, ain't gonna do it. So you know, I've just come to the point where you know my mom and dad and myself and my wife, we put enough in to be able, you know, put some jars of beans up and some jars of tomatoes up, and not have a whole big bunch of stuff
Extra stuff left
that
over.
you can't do. Well, I don't want to say you can't because you can always do something with it. But the thing is,
There's
it's
more
like
work and more.
it's
you know,
more work, and then you
Yeah.
got to have somewhere to put it, and that's one of the problems that we run into. Is just kind of like, man, okay, well, at some point, there's only a couple of us here, three of us, with my son and myself and Courtney. There's only three of us out of my household, and then my mom and dad. There's three, you know, my mom, dad, and sister. So there's three of them.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going through an ample amount.
No,
Of,
like-
you
no.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, this year I'd like to put in a couple of things and just see how it goes because growing anything up around here, it's hit or miss, right? So example would be like tomatoes, you're gonna have really good luck with, right? But peppers, nah, like don't even try. But I know the soil in the back's pretty good, and before this was all farmland, right? So just be a matter of churning her up and cutting into a small plot. I'd like to do that. Get some sunflower seed, just plants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the bees and stuff. Bees need all the help they can get. People.
Yeah, they
They're
do.
very important. Very
Yeah,
important.
they do. They are important, man, and
Yeah.
they're worthy of what they do. That's for sure.
Oh, well, think
just
about-
with their pollination efforts and that kind of thing.
Do you remember like a couple years ago? They were like the honeybee is almost extinct in
Yeah.
North America.
Yeah.
And I did reading into that. I'm like, what would happen if it went away? and they're like, this plant species would be gone, this plant species would be gone. Like, you know what I mean? The effect on everything is like, holy smokes, this is something we should be helping the bees. So that's why I was asking you, because I know you keep bees, right?
Yeah. Well, we got a hive, and
You
we
got a
just
hive.
started last year, and they're pretty much self-maintained. I mean,
Yeah.
for that period anyway.
I just want
And
to
they
brand,
have
yeah.
they have been a big, you can just tell that they're help. Just having them around's a good thing. They don't hurt nothing. They don't
No.
hurt nothing. And they're I mean, you don't have to do nothing with them. They just sit them in a box out there and let them fly around and collect up stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that difficult. And
No.
then this year we might start getting some good honey and stuff. Really start getting something out of it. And I might add another box. I don't know. I'm just not a beekeeper. I'm not into it. I
Yeah.
don't mind doing it on a very, very small scale just to have them and let them have a home.
Because, like, I'm
But
assuming there's some kind of technique to, like, keeping them
well, you
going,
got
right?
the
Like,
box, and it's pretty much designed to be, it's kind of like
yeah.
once you line your boxes with the baffles and everything, then the bees automatically know how to build their nest, and then you
Ah.
know what I'm saying. So
What's
like
the
as
smoking thing about? Why do they do this?
it's the mellow amount. It's the
Ah,
mellow amount, man.
okay,
And
okay. Cool.
I ain't never really had no real like switching them from the carry box over to the main box. It wasn't really. I mean, obviously they're kind of a little bit upset just from being moved around, but they didn't. They don't want to sting you. They don't
No, they
want to
know the
do that.
repercussions. They
Yeah,
know
they
it.
don't. They're just not.
No.
Most of them are just kind of like, they just want to do their thing and make honey.
Yep. And
But
if they do, like, I know up here, like, they'll land on you, and they can get pretty big. Like, some of them get pretty big, the honeybees, when you do see them.
right.
Like, they'll land on your hand and stuff. It's not
Yeah.
like a wasp, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he'll land
Yeah.
on you, look around, be like, oh, all right, carry off.
Yeah.
Off you go. Wasp, that's a different story. Or yellow jacket, whatever
Yeah,
you
I
want
ain't
to call
trying to mess with them, man.
it. No.
Man, we got yellow jackets here real, real bad, and they dig down in the ground.
Oh,
My poor
my.
dad. Hey,
Yep.
man, I mow the yard 99.9% of the time. I'm the one that's all over this place, but my
Mm-hmm.
dad can get out of his truck, walk through the yard to go to the building, and walk down a path that I've walked down. That everybody, my dad can walk down through it, and he gets it, man. And find a yellow jacket's nest, man. Big yellow jacket's nest.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my dad, we was out here on the bank, out here on the side of the house. My kid was just a little fella, and we found a yellow jacket's nest out here. It's a big one, right?
Yep.
Well, we waited till dark and everything, or waited till right at dark when we knew that they'd be in there.
Oh, gas
Me and my
them out.
dad, we went down there and we had a little bit of gas, of course.
Just a little
And
bit.
no, I didn't dump a whole lot. I dumped like a half a cup, maybe a cup,
Governor.
because it was a big
Tough.
nest. There was a
Yeah.
lot of them, and they stung us quite a bit. So it was like they needed a little extra juice.
Yep.
But I put them over. I put that
Napalm
cup
'em.
over in there, man. And my dad's standing about 8 or 10 feet away from me, on down the bank. And
Right.
I poured the gas over in it, and then I stepped back and I lit me a piece of paper to throw over at the hole, so that when it
Right.
lit, you're not right on top of it. Because I kind of knew it was going to be a poof. You're like,
Oh,
I'd done it before.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, I put that gas in there, right, and I got my paper lit, and I threw that paper over in there. My dad's standing, like, at this point, he's standing probably 10, 12 feet from me. The hole's about 4 feet in front of me, and then my dad's standing way over yonder, and we didn't realize. I threw this over in here, and right at
Did
my
a back
dad's
exit.
foot, right at my dad's foot, this boof comes out of the ground, and it was the other end of the hole. Hey, he didn't know he was standing on top of the other hole, right? Like
Clear. Clear.
it said, "Boof!" It come. That my dad's one of these kind of dudes. He's an old dude, and he don't get excited. He's just like, huh. And I'm thinking, man, I would have just crapped off. I would have just
Dumb,
like it kind of
dumb.
scared me, and it blew up next to your foot. Like it startled me,
Yeah.
But it was just funny, man, because I was like, we done everything right except for right there at that little part where you didn't think about the other hole coming out, and the fumes from that gas built up inside that little hole, and then
That's what always amazed me about like taking classes, science class and stuff, like insects and birds are stupid and animals don't know nothing. Humans are the smartest thing on the planet. I'm like, oh yeah? Tell me how many exit strategies you have out of your home should somebody gas attack you in the middle of the night. Right?
Man,
It's like
I mean,
Hornets 1, human 0. I mean, but they're bad because they can hit you many times. And
they hit you. And Yellow Jackets, dude,
Yeah.
they just keep on.
Oh, they don't
until
stop.
you squish them, you might as well squish it.
Yep.
You
Or
might
if
as
you
well
can get into
squish
the
it.
water and hold your breath long enough to
Something,
stay underneath
'cause,
your hoop.
Man, they gonna keep popping you until you kill them. Until
Yep.
you kill the one that's stinging you. If you got one stinging you on your hand, you might as well mash it because it ain't gonna stop until he ain't gonna stop until you do.
No. No.
But I don't know what it is. I know the we got a pest guy that comes up and sprays around the outside of the houses and stuff for bees and spiders and all that. And he was telling me the one day about like why that we have so many yellow jackets, and I don't know if I believed him. I don't even know if I listened to a whole lot of it, but I did hear him talk about there was a reason why that we had so many.
What
I
is
don't
the
know if
point
it's
even
because
of like what are they supposed to do? Like I'm guessing
Dude,
I don't
they
even know.
pollinate. They're
Okay.
pollinators.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
plant to
they
plants.
fly around and do
Gotcha.
their job. They have a job. The problem is that they're just mean. And well, you know what? They're not so much mean. It's where they make their nest,
Mm-hmm.
and then you wind up once you do stir them up, then they are mean. And
Oh,
and they
yeah.
make them,
Well,
in
in
a
the
place
woods
where you're
behind-
liable to walk over it, and then they
Uh-huh.
fly up your pant leg or something.
They have a tendency, like I remember on the farm, they like areas where like it's not densely wooded, but like I'll give you an example, like where we would build like a tree fort, right? And like people used to dump like old mattresses and just the frames and stuff like that for years would pile up in the woods. Me and my cousin were jumping into the tree. We've been doing this for like 2-3 years. Like we made up like backwoods trampoline kind of thing. And so we jumped down at the same time, and that must have been enough of a bump that it woke them up. And they came out of there just like somebody shot out of a cannon. And I remember wearing shorts and all skipping and running beelining for the creek. And my grandmother, get out, boy, get going, boy, it's down there. And then the home remedies after was to cover them in deodorant. And then they'd well up and pull them out.
I don't know about all that. I swear, them home remedies sometimes don't seem to remedy nothing, but they cause a lot of pain.
They certainly do.
Like, man, you're in enough pain now that what pain you was in don't matter no more.
You're gonna forget
That's
about
all
that.
did.
There's a new
You
pain.
know what? It just so happens, almost off grid, Grandma, Miss Krista. The Appalachian Mountains are beautiful and run all the way into Canada and across it. That's how me and Shine were. I was out walking in the Appalachian Mountains one day, and I'm down here in Virginia area, and Shine was up there where he's at, and he was in the Appalachian
South of
Mountains.
Montreal.
And, yeah, he was walking south, and I was kind of walking north because he lives, it's north of me, and I live south of him. But y'all know that part. But then, we was walking, and we ran into each other, and we just happened to cross a cave. I think there was a cave, a Jacob's Ladder,
That's correct. Yes.
and
A Slim Jim wrapper.
a Slim Jim wrapper that
Which
we
had
used
half
to.
a Slim Jim that we had to share because it was
Yeah.
a while we were out there.
And there was a field, and a cave.
One of the greenest fields I've seen to date.
It was green and flowered, and bees.
Like Gladiator. The
But
opening
nice
scene.
bees that just flew around and done
That's
nice
right.
things.
That's
They
right.
dripped little drips of honey on you as you walked through the field. It was
Made of
outstanding.
gold.
But then we ran across this cave, and we went down in the cave, and when we come up, this is the real, to make a long story short,
Long story long.
we dove down, and when we come up, we had our phones up like that, but we had the Slim Jim wrapper to keep it protected, but we figured we might as well come up ready to film.
Yep.
And luckily for us, we think ahead, and we're
Just
we're
the kind
real,
of guys we are.
we're overthinkers, and
Yes.
we basically we run across this, and we'll just let y'all witness it for
Yeah.
yourselves.
Bear. And there you have it. That is what was
We'll
witnessed.
just let the footage speak for itself, and we'll not say nothing else about
Nope.
it except
Nope.
for this. It's just one little thing.
Yeah.
We're just waiting on a few alphabet agencies to get back to us
Mhm.
to confirm what we already know is. Well, I mean, there's no mistaking it. We've already seen it, and y'all have seen it now, and you'll see it exclusively here on Guy and Shine 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time.
Only here. On Guy
Only
and Shine.
here, and only because of the Appalachian Mountains, really.
That's
You
it.
really get right down to the heart of the matter. It
Mhm.
was because you were walking in the Appalachian Mountains, and I was too.
Just strolling around.
It was
you know.
yeah, it was a long walk. We
Yeah.
didn't say it was a short walk.
Got a little bit far south, a little bit
Well,
too far south, a little bit
right.
too far north.
Right?
Meeting of the minds.
Yeah.
Guy
It
and
was
Shine.
odd the way that it happened. It was unbelievable.
It was very odd.
It was odd.
It was very
But right off the
dark.
rip, it was good.
Into
vibe.
a cave, just the
It's
two
10 to
of
1,
us,
Eastern
feeding
Standard Time.
ducks,
That's Guy and
finding
Shine time.
different stuff in the Appalachian Mountains
Appalachia.
and the other places as well.
Hey, shout out to Appalachian Mountain.
Shout out to Appalachian Mountains.
Good vibe. Gotcha.
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
I didn't even get to.
You can't give it all to them at once. You gotta ease in.
Ease into
Not
it.
just have to go. Hey, have a great day, Miss Krista. Thank
You
you
have
for
a great
stopping
day.
in. We appreciate
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Let's go, William. Pick that guitar. Yeah, he can pick that guitar.
Yeah, he can.
Can't. No,
Although he
no
claims
doubt.
he can't and that he fakes most of it.
Yeah.
He also
yeah.
claims he can't sing, but you can see
Shout
that.
out to Sister Belinda there in E Block.
I knew she'd show up. I
Yeah.
knew she was
Yeah.
ear to the
Yeah,
wire.
man.
Yeah.
Just say her name and she will show up. You ain't just a kidding. You ain't just a kidding. Shout out to Sister Belinda there in E Block. 2075 right around the corner. We're there with you
See every step of the way.
every step of the way.
Do you got one you want to play? One of yours? What was that nice one you played yesterday? Played a really nice one. I meant to write down the title of it.
Let's see. Leave no doubt.
I mean, I think that was it. It was like really angelic guitar sounding, high capo.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much that's the description that I would use with pretty much every one of them. But I mean, you use the description you want to.
You
Don't
can
let
use
me
the words
lead.
you want.
Don't let me put words in
Do
your
you want me
mouth.
to read this whole script or?
This is an angelic version of a song called "Leave No Doubt" that Sean aptly described it as angelic, and I just agree. Anyway,
it's
don't
just what
argue.
comes to
You
me.
don't argue.
It's just what comes.
I'm not an arguer. I ain't arguing about it. He's right. It is kind of a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I was doing it. I was like, God, this is angelic.
When you look to the light, it makes it so much more effective.
It's exactly
45
how I
degrees.
felt.
That's-
I was
that's-
like, yes.
oh,
God, I feel
hear the
angelic
trumpets.
right now.
Roll film.
Yeah, we're all film. It's a little song called "Leave No Doubt." Appreciate you guys being here. This is Guy and Shine.
Sunshine.
Shout out to E Block Airs, Sister Linda.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Leave no doubt. Hope my love for you leaves no doubt. I watch you wake up. It's not your favorite time, but to tell the truth, it's always been mine. And it's times like these I feel like a king. I hope all I do that you know that you mean the world to me. And I leave no doubt. Oh, my love for you leaves no doubt. Maybe one day I'll be worthy, but for right now, I hope you know. And my love leaves no doubt. Maybe one day I'll be worthy, but for right now, hope you know, and it's so, and my love leaves no doubt. Maybe one day I'll be worthy, but for right now, I hope you know, and my love leaves no doubt.
Beautiful.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Shout out to everybody. I see you, Road Marshall. Thank you for being here. Appreciate everybody. I see their sister Belinda there, 2075 right around the corner. We're there with you. Hey, shout out to Big Jack. Appreciate you, man. We appreciate what you've been doing for the community. Appreciate having us be a part of your show. We thank you. We encourage you to please go check out Big Jack. Storytime, we be jamming. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. It is 11:13. Appreciate y'all being here.
Get ready to groove to the rhythm of excitement as We Be Jammin' Live takes you on a thrilling musical adventure. With a spin of the wheel, our talented musicians spin into action, bringing you an unforgettable experience of music, energy, and entertainment. From classic hits to modern tunes, our talented artists will have you singing along and dancing to the beat. So, sit back, relax, and let the music take you on a wild ride. Do you have what it takes to be one of the 5 to be on the next We Be Jammin' Live?
So there you go. If you want to be involved with that, you hit him up on his email at Big Jack Storytime, and it's a really good time. We had a great time being on the show, meeting other people, and we know there's, like, I know between both of us, there's a lot of different players of all and singers, and whatever you do, there's room for everyone. So check it out. It's a good time.
Absolutely. Very good. Shout out to you, Gas and Guitar Covers. I see you in the house, and bands I see in the house, you know what time that means. I'm going to play a little song by you then. This is a little song called Bella Woods. This is by covered Garth Brooks, covered by Gas and Guitar Covers. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Sky and Shine.
for just one fleeting moment. The answer seems so clear. Heaven's not beyond the clouds, it's just beyond fear. No, heaven's not beyond the clouds, it's for us to find it here.
You know, that
Wow.
was very, very, very well done. And I
Yeah,
never
man.
actually listened to the words to that song all the way through till
Man.
right now. And I do know the history on that particular song, I think, is what he's talking about. I think it was World War II. And they would have a ceasefire. It might have been World War One. And, you know,
World War
the Americans, yeah, was two, right? And
Think
they'd,
so.
they'd have a ceasefire. Yeah, the Canadians didn't know about that part. It was, it was
Back in them
crazy.
days, man, it might take a long time for information to get.
Running through the trenches. And,
Yeah, man.
man, no
Yeah,
man's
man.
land and stuff. That stuff was
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Blissfully Renee. See you there. Matiko Dillard, appreciate you. Mom, appreciate you. I see you there. Melissa Bandy. Said love your music, Gaston.
Yeah,
Mom.
excellent work.
Yeah. Yeah. Blissfully Renee said, I'm not crying, are you? It is one of them songs that'll get
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I thought it may be Matiko Dillard. It may be because I may be wrong about that. We all may be wrong, but it is about a war of some sort.
Yeah, because he says the Germans is a certain part. I remember. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, like I remember grade 8 history now. I think hearing about that, you know, that was one thing that it was pretty interesting. I don't know. Up here, there was like I remember really getting into history in school.
Yeah.
And learn about it now. I mean, I don't remember it nearly like I used to, but when I heard the words, I'm like, I think that's what he's talking about. So
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we were on to something right there.
yeah, I guess since that's right. So he
Think
wins.
so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you win, guys. And as
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, you got it.
I mean, we ultimately make the final call. You're on the Guy and John show.
You can never quite know which way it's gonna go.
No, it usually leans our way.
Yeah, usually. Speaking
I
of,
mean, but that's just. I feel like it's just because we're usually right.
well,
I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong.
When my wife's not here, I'm 100% right. Like everything that I decide to do at this particular moment
Yeah.
is 100% okay.
Yeah.
It's not. It's later that I have that
You have to deal with
you have
why
to
it
do-
wasn't okay.
things are things change.
Yeah, they
Things
do.
change.
Isn't that
You
funny?
have to be ready for it. You have to just be mindful that it's
Head on a swivel. Head on a
yeah,
swivel.
head on a swivel. Yeah, I got a little better angle right now. Ain't nobody. I got a little side eye going. 'Cause
You're gonna need
You
one
know.
of those mirrors up
Hey,
that like,
man.
reflects at the door so you can
y'all
see.
think I'm playing women or ninjas, man? They're ninjas, man. My wife's not a little gal. My wife's a healthy gal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful, but she's a healthy gal. But I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah.
She could, if I had this little soda cap laying right there, and I say anything wrong, she could come out of that soda cap in full,
Full form.
like,
Yeah. How'd
you know
get
what I
in
mean?
there?
Like, how did you get in there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even
I'm
understand.
everywhere.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, old guy. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Just best to play on the right side
Hey,
of things.
I follow all rules. All rules.
Yeah.
And I did have them wrote down.
Yeah.
I thought that was fair.
Sounds fair.
If you want me to follow the rules, then you need to make sure that I understand every one of them. So we spent a couple weeks going through them.
A whole binder of rules that needs to
Yeah.
be signed off and checked every 24 hours.
Yeah, you had to score 70%, and I got it.
That's good.
So
That's
that she
good.
understood that there was going to be 30% that I missed.
So that was the opportunity for growth, we call
You
it.
don't ace them kind of tests, Sean. You don't ace them.
No.
Everybody thinks that, oh, he's dumb. No.
No.
No, you don't ace them.
70's basically on
Because she can be like, "But you remember going over the rules, and I can be like, you can remember I only got 70% on.
right. Right?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else.
No, no.
Don't say nothing else.
Duck and
Yeah,
cover.
yeah, you don't say nothing else. No.
No.
No. But I happily tell her anything that I want to.
Yep. Well, you know,
I'm
as
very open.
long as that's working out for you,
Yeah.
I guess it's good.
I pretty much share everything with her.
No.
Everything. I have no secret.
None. Not
Shout
one.
out to Belinda and E-Block.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Shout out to all of you. I appreciate everybody being here. Get me started on something silly. Here I go. Crazy. All right, what do you got pulled up down here, Sean? Before I get rambling again, I'll do it.
Yeah, very well. I put "Falling in Love" down there, just a little bit more uptick and
Up a tick,
up a tick. You know what I mean?
up a
Little
tick.
graphics. There you go. There you
Uh-oh.
go. That's her.
That's it right
Look
there.
at that-
Yeah.
look at that
I just
guy.
pulled it up there so you could
Yeah.
say what we're in, and I can.
It's just about the, life in general,
Right.
witnessing stuff, thinking about it, then changing it, then changing it back. Yeah,
And changing it back. And
Doing
then
it
changing your
again.
mind about that.
exactly.
Oh, I know this song. I think I've wrote a couple. I like it then. Good job, man. Shout out to Sean
Appreciate
Diggs.
you guys.
Shout out to 15 in the house. We appreciate everybody. Everybody sent you an email of a song. Okay. All right, I'll
Excellent,
check it out, man. Thank you, man. All right, I'll see y'all here in just a minute. This is Guy and Shine. Appreciate you guys.
10 to 1. This is the first time. This is the first time. This is the first time. First time. This is the first time. This is the last place that you said you'd find me. Well, surprise, I've been hanging out in the back alley waiting slowly to die. While you ruminate about all of the reasons why this was doomed from the start. So, baby, won't you go back to whatever hole it is you crawled out of? 'Cause I no longer need to know how it is I've outdid myself for someone else. Will I grow up one day, or will I die alone like a thief in the night? Like a thief in the night. Like a thief in the night. Like a thief comes and takes it all away. It's like watching someone fall in love with something that they never understood. You manifest while they say away, wondering why it kills you to watch them fall in love. Yeah, for a little while there I had it figured out. Slowed it down, then I speed it up and spit it out. Maybe you don't wanna hold me down, throw me out. Keep me living on the backside of the couch. Upstairs now to the basement, with the dog that I got the pavement. Keeping me warm while I freeze out. And your heart grows cold, but no doubt I ain't holding none of this against you. Falling out of love, falling out of love. What is it about watching people fall in love? Stop by the new page listed above. If you don't mind, sub up. Keep on shining. Yeah. Hey, giving a full talk with the mic off again.
Hey, I got a couple things loading up down here. I don't know if
There you go.
they're doing their
There you go.
thing.
Thank you, guys.
Tommy sent me over a thing too that I was able to get pulled up, a little commercial that he done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think it's done loaded. This is about 40 seconds. Oh, sorry, man. This is Guy and Sean. Appreciate you guys being here.
You've been hanging out with Brother Leroy, haven't
Hey,
you?
man. Hey. Shout out to Brother Leroy.
He's still somewhere in the
Yeah, I mean,
Appalachian Mountains.
I believe he might have refilled that puffer thing. We'll have to check on him. Last time I found him in a bear trap.
Oh my God.
Safest thing for him.
Probably. Puffer just had a reach.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
4 days. 4
I
days.
can't imagine what kind of trouble he'd cause with that bear trap wrapped around him like that. Shout out to everybody in the house. We
Yes,
appreciate
yes,
everybody, man.
appreciate you
15
guys.
of you. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. We appreciate everybody. Thank y'all. This is a little something by Tommy.
Mr.
Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media. Here we go.
Sir.
Hey, I'm Tommy Kenyon, your tech content creator and digital content pro. With cutting edge AI guidance, I craft segments like interactive audio or video audio sync tutorials and more. I deliver clear step-by-step digital solutions that make your projects shine, practical, fast, and ready to roll. Hire me to bring your tech vision to life. Let's create something epic together.
Shout out to
Keeping it real.
man.
What,
Way to go, Tommy.
Yeah, dude. That was like some really professional side
Man,
shots and
buddy.
stuff. Like,
Man, buddy.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
I tell you
Right
what
on.
now.
Right on.
Man, stepping up his game. Man,
Yes, he is.
shout out to brother Tommy in the house. Man,
Yeah,
daggone.
appreciate you, bro.
Got it going on. I figured out how to get it up there for you, Tommy. That's a feat in itself. I thought I was going to have to reenact it, but it may not have turned out exactly the same.
Would have been close, though.
Would have been close.
Would have been close.
I just didn't want nobody accusing me of nothing,
No.
plagiarism or anything like that. So, we just shout out to Gas and Guitar Covers, man. I got this thing loaded up here. Hopefully it ain't nothing too awful dirty and everything. I mean, the picture does suggest that he is fully clothed.
Now, is something going on between him and Belinda? Does he know that Belinda? is
Hey
this a-
now.
Hey.
Hey now. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to Linda there on E-Block. We're thinking of you.
Behave yourself.
Yep. Check the binders of your books.
Is it wasted now? Your thoughts unwind somehow across the shadowed lands to a place forever stands. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. And even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. Have we wasted here the silence of our fears, the frozen morning light on the day we learned to fight? There's no time to get old when you're dancing down this empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, beneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. Even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, beneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. And even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. I'll see you again.
Dude, I don't know what it is about the sound of that guitar. Gaston, that's what I was asking. I was asking what's the name of that guitar, the name brand, because it sounds amazing. It looks like you got 11s on it or something. What kind of strings are you playing on that thing?
It's an awesome sounding guitar, though.
The way
does sound good,
it
man.
has that perfect tone.
Does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Set it down in the corner and let me see it. See what happens.
Yeah.
I'll have that hanging up here on the wall with the rest of it.
The rest of
Just saying.
Oh, man.
I just borrow things. I don't really take it. Just borrowing it for a little while.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the house. We appreciate you being here. I see you,
Sure
Bliss
do.
Blue Renee. I see you there, Gas and Guitar. I see you there. Shout out to Belinda and E Block. Sister Belinda and E Block. I don't believe you need another carton of ramen. It's my understanding that the last little spell you had with allergies, you wound up with a closet full of ramen soup. So I don't know that ramen soup is really what we're shooting for. Let's shoot for 2075. Shout out to 2075. It's right around the corner. Right around the corner.
Be waiting at the gate.
We're right here with you.
Every
Yeah, we'll
step
be
of
waiting
the
at the
way.
gate on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Be just
Brother
like you
Leroy
remember
says hi.
when he can.
He didn't really say it like that. He a little bit more enthusiastic than that, Sister Belinda. He
Slightly hovering across the floor.
Yeah.
Arms,
Yeah.
objects going everywhere.
Yeah.
The
Kinda
vein
made
just
a-
about to burst. Like
Yeah,
just about
yeah,
to burst.
Yeah, he was looking a might rough.
The doctors
Oh,
are
wow,
saying that possibly they're gonna have to put some new veins in just to get enough oxygen to his.
I just wish that daggone doctor wouldn't have told him, hit that thing when you feel like you need to. Man, daggone. I just don't know if that doctor, I don't know how reputable the man is. I ain't seen the doctor.
When's the last time anyone can verify Leroy's been to a doctor?
Last time I seen him, he was kind of floating across the yard going down that way, headed back down the hill. He goes down the mountain when he gets like that. He don't ever go up. He goes down. And I guess it's for, I don't really know. I guess it's more like leverage for him. I'm not
You
sure.
see that window that you can see out right now? Just the
Oh, I
head
can-
hovering by.
Whoa. Actually, the way it is, see, I got this a one-story house, so all I seen was some feet go like that across the top of it. Like, dang.
He's on the
Yeah,
roof. He's on the
Yeah.
roof.
yeah, man. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Oh, you can hear him walking across the road, especially if he takes his shoes off.
And there's anything up there worth
It
catching.
sounds like 25 people up there rolling a handful of dice across it.
I still got to redo my shingles this spring.
Yeah, scratched them all to pieces. Told him, I said, ain't an emery board.
Oh, my eyes. When it goes back up through your nose and out your eyes. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the house. We appreciate you being here. Shout out to Sister Belinda there in E-Block.
Yeah.
2075, right around the corner. Remember that little story I told you about the 7 years ago? That's been a long time ago, but look how time flew.
Yeah, look how well
Here
that
we
shit
are
goes.
now.
I mean, here we are. Here we are.
I mean, it's been a long time ago.
It's been a minute.
Been a minute. I'm born and raised, and it was long before that too. So it has been a pretty might.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying, Sister Belinda. Just keep your eye on the prize. 2075. No, I cannot send you any kind of string. Check the binder of your books. Everybody check the binder of your books.
Always check the binder.
Hey, I remember he's desperate. Well, I say he's desperate. I was as desperate as the rest of them, but they'd take you down that little old gym, and as soon as you get there, you'd have these dudes running around looking in what they thought was the hiding spots, where they would find some tobacco or
some
like
stash.
yeah,
or something.
yeah. It was like, man, yeah, maybe I ought to go look over there real quick. You know, what I mean? You know
I got
what
a
I'm
sneaky
saying?
suspicion.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to them, man, because some of them did accidentally run across stuff sometimes. You know what I mean? Be like,
man.
no kidding, dude.
Best thing you get your hands on up here was a dime. Right?
Oh, man, yeah.
Because it's edged. So they'd have everything hidden in behind the electrical sockets.
Right.
There's the face plates and everything in there. The trick was getting it without getting zapped, right?
Yeah, man.
So you had to find that pull string to pull it out.
Man.
You never knew what would be on the other end of her. Some of them fellas were creative.
Creative, bro.
Creative,
Creative, man. It
Leave
was
it at
amazing, actually. It was amazing, man. The stuff that you witness people do with their with
Unreal.
boredom.
Uh-huh.
The things that people do with boredom. Honest to God, it was something, man. But I mean, there was some ingenious stuff too that you witnessed, like, man,
dude.
you know,
Like you
like
had your
building
electronics guy, like you had your cell phone charger guy, like, you know what I mean? There was one fella, I remember, like, I think he got a 25-year rafter, just whatever it was, and that's what he did. Like, he's like, when he got in there, he wasn't the biggest guy or anything like that, and he's like, I needed to figure something out, and he's like, you know, figured out how to charge cell phones off 2 little wires and some coding without shocking himself, and
yeah.
he was a businessman, you know, so...
Hey, I tell you what, Elevated Einstein. Oh man, they would
tattoo
take.
guns.
I seen some dudes. I seen some cool tattoo guns too. But man, there was some dudes that built like. They would take paper and cardboard and different materials that they could find, and then they would build like replicas of motorcycles, cars.
No way. Just
Yeah,
like
dude,
just paper mache.
Yes,
kind of
sir.
thing.
And it would
Yeah.
look shiny. Like when they would get done with it, dude, it would look like a street replica of that. I mean, they would spend that much
having that
time.
kind of talent. Having that kind of talent.
It's-
and,
I've seen it with my own eyes, like
Wow.
somebody start with something like that and then be like, dang, dude, like,
Yeah.
I mean, like in my eyes, like, man, I wouldn't have spent that much time
I
doing
wouldn't have the patience, man. There's no
Right.
way.
But
No
I
way.
mean, like, there was that one fella, man. I mean, he's still my friend. His name's Keith.
Yeah.
But he built one that I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Why aren't you building some stuff? Like, why don't you sell? Like, go
Yeah,
do
for
that.
real,
Like,
for real.
go out on the street and start doing that same exact thing and sell them, man.
Dude, especially with motorcycles, because people are into motorcycles. They're into motorcycles. You know what I mean?
Some of the coolest things that I seen done too was on handkerchiefs. Dudes would order white, clear, the plain white
Yeah.
handkerchiefs,
Yeah.
and then they would do artwork with ink and stuff on them.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, like it was really cool. Like it would be like a collage of different things on this big, like
Yeah.
handkerchief. It was cool. I seen
Yeah.
some pretty cool stuff, but the point is, there's definitely some talent.
Oh,
It's
dude.
people just like you and me,
Yep.
just
yep.
like everybody else that's
Yep.
in there. They just happen to get caught at what they
Well,
did.
that's
you
it.
know.
Like I see
And-
the tattoo gun thing there from Elevated, and I mean, like, I remember meeting this kid in there, and like he was a kid, like literally like just turned 18, right? Got
Right.
boom, jammed up right away. And he's like, I was watching him draw, and I was like, man, you can draw like crazy fast, and like he could do it super quick, like, you know what I mean? So he started doing stencils, and then he got a hold of, well, it was basically like a Bic pen, like with the old motor top on it there. You can control the throttle. And he was like, some of the tattoo work that he's done is in there has been better than on the outside by like on a landslide. Like people said, you can't tattoo the top of your hands, right? Or the bottoms is worse. And this kid did tattoos like for all these guys because like that was a big thing, like, you know, with all the crews and stuff. But he tattooed his like all bones on the top, and then on the bottom was the dollar sign, like, you know what I mean? For like, here's the bones, give me the dollar type of thing. But it was beautiful, beautiful work, like just the shading and what he could do. And the craziest part about it was like with what he was working with,
Yeah.
not only the quality, but like how not painful it was. You know what
Right.
I mean? So I was like,
Right.
when he got out, he kept at that for a while, but I don't know what he's up to now. You know, who knows? But it is sad because you see like a lot of just, man, like what
Really
a
good
what a
camera,
bunk
man.
deal. Yeah, exactly. And they're in there on something just
And
yeah.
uber smart people, man.
Oh yeah,
Like college
yeah.
educated dudes, you know. Though it wasn't just uneducated men in there. There was some people that you would have thought in your mind you'd have been like, well, you would have thought they would. But man, everybody's in dope. Everybody was into it. Everybody was screwed up on it, man.
Buddy said it best to me. He goes, this stuff, and that's not the word he used, but another 4-letter word. This stuff don't discriminate.
No,
I
it don't.
remember hearing that in my head, and it was like that changed everything as far as how I approached people, because I was like, wow, you're from here and you're from there, and like, you know, all that crap that goes on, right? But at a certain point, you realize 80% of us, at least in the situation I was in, are here for the same reason.
Yeah.
That's not good. So, you know, let's get this figured. But anyway, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it takes a minute, you know?
Yeah. Well, shout out to everybody in the house. We got 12 people in the house. So I got the common folk. You want to go with that one for yours,
sounds
man?
great.
All
Sounds
right.
great.
Well, I'm on it, man. I'm there.
Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. If you're not here, you better be dead. Or worse. Yeah.
What he said.
Lately I've been thinking things could be just, and not only in the sense of the word, but we could really build trust. And I know it sounds like a stretch after all that we've been through, but if someone like myself can do it, why the hell can't you? Baby, we're living on something that just don't exist. And how long will it take for action or to raise your fist? I'd say in defied traditional ways, but it's time my mind somehow can make it. I won't sit around anymore waiting for someone to save me, that's for sure. But baby, that's for sure. This country was built on the backs of the working class, and now you've got all these billionaires sitting on their asses telling us how it's gonna be. Well, I don't know about you, can only speak for me. I'm sick of the shystiness and everything.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Yes,
Good
sir.
job. Shout out to everybody. I see you, Brother Desi, in the house.
Yeah, I seen Dizzy pop in. Hope you're doing good, brother.
Desi.
It's Tuesday
Yeah.
today, right? Yeah, Tuesday. Happy
Yeah.
Tuesday, man.
Tuesday, man. He said, greets, good morning. Man, thank you. Thank you for being here, Brother Desi. Well, being Desi's in the house, I might as well just, let everybody know that
you know what time it is.
there is an opportunity available to learn,
Yes.
some things on this show. And we try to
Some might say
educate.
many things.
We
but,
try.
we're humble. So
We try. Yeah. So we try to we don't share everything at once, but we will share, at times examples of proper ways to do certain things, and this is one example of a way to do your own foil hat,
yeah.
which we all know is important, and sometimes you just have to make your own way.
And technically specified, done in the right order. It's all about here.
It,
It's all
shout
about
out to
here.
Brother Desi in the house. This one's for you, brother.
All right, dude. They left, okay? I got now that the wife's gone. Let's do this real quick. Come back to No, but this one, there's not a crack spot. There's a crack hole. Something like that. Yeah. I think I dig it. Oh yeah, like a beret kind of thing. Yeah, very good. Thanks, guy. Love you, man. Sorry I was not there very long today. I was in a rush.
And that was amazing. Is it? Because I love the way that he shot it. Because it's like I feel like I'm looking right at him. Great job, Zach.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
excellent work.
and I tell you, I like the way that he went his own style,
Oh,
but yet stayed true, and I
yeah.
like that.
And you
I
could
like
you
that.
could
Choose your own
see the
path, man.
craftsmanship in
You
it.
can
I mean,
see that. You can see it. What his.
Oh.
You might claim that it was his first, but it wasn't.
I don't think so.
It wasn't. You
It,
can
it
clearly
seems like
see.
he had done that before.
The evidence would suggest otherwise. I'm just saying.
Your
I'm not
Honor,
one,
Your
you know.
Honor, I'd like to present the following
I'm just
evidence.
saying. Like, if,
74 previous foil hat videos.
I'm just saying. I've seen some other evidence that would suggest.
Suggest possibly he's
Yeah.
had at least an instruction, basic
No.
level course.
He has definitely had basic level.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely. You
All right.
definitely. Yeah.
I'd say he's almost up to intermediate now. Approaching professional.
You know, it,
You know, I don't want to get
let's
too
not
far
let's
ahead.
not step out too far.
Let's not get too far ahead. The
Let's
results.
not get over our skis too far. You know.
Well,
You know, because I mean, if we have to, we could, we could roll like the original how to.
Well, I mean, I think that's only the right
You
thing
know,
to do, really.
I
at
mean,
this
I'm
point.
just saying, I'm not one to one up a person or anything. I'm just
Well-
saying I was the OG,
with multiple, yeah, just.
and I can say that I've spent a lot of time.
Yeah, well, the footage proves this too.
I
If you
feel like
watch
I've
closely-
earned my right to be where I'm at.
Horton, you need to hear me out.
John O. Genius, I see you. Hey, what's up? What's up? I see you. I see you there.
Hey,
Loving the vibes. We're loving having you here. We
Yeah,
appreciate it.
appreciate
I
this.
am not Sean Dick.
That's
I
me.
do that every time when
Right
you got a song up. I'll put your banner up, and then we get up here, and I'm like, I'm not. That's not me. That's not who I am.
At least I'm pretty sure that's me.
What's up, brother William? What's up, brother William? I punched my internet right in its Wi-Fi. Right in its
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
that's where you gotta hit it, right?
Yeah, that's where you gotta hit it square in the old Wi-Fi.
right in the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with wife. She is 6-8 miles away, but I still like to just say that.
She'll
Just
get
in
that
case.
high pitched ringing of the ears. She's gonna
hey,
know.
hey, yo, the whole ninja thing, I believe it.
I believe
like-
it too.
like
I
my
know.
little-
I know it to be factual.
She could come out of that. You see how big that is? Like I could go to squeeze the little button and
What were you oiling
and
up?
Courtney would be like, "Boop," it'd pop right out, and you'd be like, "How in the?"
Was the Tin Man passing through?
Yeah, well,
Squeak.
I couldn't sleep. My hip kept squeaking, so I oiled it up. Get it right.
Oh, that makes good sense. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you gotta do what
Yeah,
you gotta
doctors
do.
don't know everything.
No, they don't.
You know.
Most
you know.
things.
Shout out to you, brother William. We see you. Name brand full. Yeah, you got to go with the name. You know.
You don't want to cut corners on, greatness.
Good morning, Els Endeavors. We see you there. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. This is Guy and John, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, having a good time. Trying to behave ourselves as best as we know how. Shout out to Sister Belinda there in E-Block. Appreciate you being here.
Keep it together.
William says hello, Sean. Yeah, and he says
Hello,
also cover your at symbol money. I'll work on what that means.
I don't know.
We'll
either.
get back to you.
Oh yeah, maybe with the hat production. Is that
Yeah,
what you mean?
yeah, you know. We'll study into that and let everybody know
Or
what that
speaking
is.
to the
That's-
Horden, because there's two subjects that were
Yeah.
up here.
That's one of them 3-letter words I don't rightly know yet, but does look 'em right familiar. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Surely it's got a deeper meaning.
It must. This is that fancy language the kids use these days.
Yeah, it's you know.
Codes and limericks and oxymorons and funny
you
symbols.
Yeah, shout out to emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to emoji.
Reynolds Wrap. It's not. It's a good brand. I'm not gonna
It
lie
is.
to you.
It's a fine brand. Shout out to Reynolds, right? You know.
The sponsorships are still available, but they are
hey.
closing fast.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, you know, there is a time sensitive.
yeah, this
You know,
foil hat
it is.
movement is it's getting big.
But I
It's
mean,
getting
call me. Don't be afraid to call, because
Yeah,
I'll let you
we
know
can
if
talk.
it's too late. I'll let you know. You can call and talk about it either which way. We can
I'll
discuss.
figure it out. You know,
Yeah.
there's always
'Cause
ways to come to an agreement.
There's always room for more full hats in
That's
this
it.
world.
That's it.
Always cover that butt. Indeed, brother William. Indeed, brother William.
That's just good advice in general. You know.
Yes,
what I mean?
it is. I wish I had a couple. Man, I'm gonna go back up here and see if I'm here. If for some reason it magically will let me, because I can't pull for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that William sends to me, I cannot pull them out of my email. It just won't let me. Won't let me do it. I'm gonna figure it out,
Yeah.
but I can't do it.
But do we? I know I asked you this yesterday, but I forgot. Is he sending it through a Gmail account to you?
Well, I mean, he sends them. A couple of them sent text messages, and a couple of them sent through the Gmail.
So you take
thing.
the text and then you email yourself the text, and it still won't open up.
It still won't let me email. It says it's too big to email.
That's weird.
It is, man. It's been difficult, man. Now the ones that Gaston sends me, I can pull them right on up out of there, man.
Now,
Boom.
how does he send them to you? Straight to your
Email. Yeah,
Okay.
Email.
Well, I mean,
but it's already, I guess, formatted to be whatever it needs
Yeah.
to be. I don't really know, man.
MP4, fellas. MP4. I don't know what your William. Typically, if you're on an iPhone, it saves to MOV4 or to an MP3. So you'd only have your music on one side, and it does. If you're using an iPhone, I know this because I've gone through it a few times. on here, I can pull it up no problem. Like I can pull MOV4 files up. All my stuff on YouTube is MOV, because I didn't even know this at the time. Like, all right, works, click, boom, bang, right? Then we started doing this, and we're like, what's going on here now? This makes no sense. So that's what we figured out. Yep, Gmail. Are you on an iPhone as well, though? Is that what you're using? Because if that's the case, that's what mine is. It is MP4. That's weird. Why would it?
I don't know, man.
Because MP4s are not like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well,
And I know-
when we play another song, then I'll see if I'll try something. I just thought of something. I'm gonna try something different.
Sure.
And see if I can get it. Because I've learned a couple things.
Absolutely.
Been doing a
you're
little
on
bit
you're
of.
on Android. Okay. All right. So then he should.
I've been doing a little bit of
Shouldn't
YouTube
have any
stuff.
problem.
Research department. Some of the biggest aluminum foil manufacturers, including Novella
What are you doing?
and Dalco
What are you
and
doing?
USAG.
You were working on the
foil.
files.
Appreciate that. Thank you
Guy,
very
they
much.
said files, not foils.
They, hey, shout out to research department. They're in D block.
R&D.
Hey.
We appreciate you. Research and development.
Research and development. There, D block. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Appreciate all of you, actually. Appreciate every daggone one of you.
Every
Coming up on the
single
noontime hour. What do you got down here for us there, John?
Wasting my time. It'll be another
Wait.
a little uptick. Yeah, we can do that. There we go. Let her rip. Let her buck.
Letterbuck. Good vibes, guys. Good vibes.
Heard some folks talking the other day, and it sounded like complaints to me. So I decided just to walk away. Then I woke up the following day, and it seems the same people saying the same things, and I'm wondering why it is. So wasting my time while you're wasting your time. It would be so much easier to lie to you and say it'll all be okay, but it won't. It just changes in time. And that's okay as long as you are prepared as you can be, and you wanna stick around for that final curtain call. They say patience is a virtue, and I live long enough to see that in fact that is exactly the way it is. And if you wanna try to cut or push yourself straight to the front of the line, you best be damn sure you ain't taking no shortcuts, 'cause they all catch up in time with you. You don't need to believe me, only you do need to know. Live and let live. Tell me how much more do you think you should get? Why don't you mind your own, and I'll do my best to do the same. I'ma do my best to do the same. Do my best anyway. Never been a cynic, but I'll admit it that the critics are tough. Doesn't matter how much skin you've got in it, it still cuts. But don't you let them see you, coward. Don't you dare back down. This is the one time that you need to stand your ground. see it's always giving up. Hell, you can throw in the towel, but you might as well shut up. 'Cause there ain't nobody here that needs your tears. We got enough of our own. Yeah, maybe it's time for you, little man, to go back home until you will all grown up and you can see the differences. Gonna be a cup full of tears on your way.
Oh,
Good job, man. Good job. Good
excellent.
job.
Excellent.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you,
stuff.
brother. Good job, Sean. Appreciate
you.
everybody being here. I was trying to multitask. I think I figured out how to get
Did you?
Williams. Yeah, what I did was like I did with the one that I just done with Zach doing his full hat. I just loaded it up to YouTube in private,
Mm-hmm.
and then when it gets done processing, I'll go back up there, download it out,
Yeah,
and then I'll
nice,
be able
man.
to stick it right in here, man. I can't. I tried to email it again. It keeps saying file exceeds size.
It's weird, dude. Like
yeah.
I even tried to do like how you do it, where you download your own videos and then
Yeah.
play it. I can't get it to work on this end. It's weird.
Huh?
I gotta mess with it a bit more, which I'll have time to do. Sean's going on a trip, ladies and gentlemen. For the next
Hey.
2 days, we're going to the big city, Quebec City, and it's supposed to be nice. So I'm hoping to get out and bring you guys something a little bit different.
That's awesome, man.
Same
yeah.
but different. You know what I mean? So it'll be cool.
Yeah,
home,
that's stellar, man.
home and
Hey, I
normal.
think I did figure it out. Let's see
There you
here.
go.
I get it
There you
loaded
go.
up in here now.
And try to get around to the local jails and, you know, lift spirits up while I'm there.
Shout out to E-Block here.
You hear me yelling outside, you know it's Sean. They won't let me pass the gate.
No, no.
No. Anyway, you know.
Commemorative T-shirts only. I love it. B. Belinda from E-Block. Love these ideas. Fun. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
2075 is today T-shirts available in the foyer of today's show. Yeah.
It'd be hilarious just to make a bunch of those and send them out and people be like,
Yeah.
what's this 2075 thing? You
Yeah.
heard of 2025?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about 2075.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, thank you, Miss Patty. Appreciate you being here. She says, hey, good people, love the music too. My daughter actually asked me what I was listening to, and that's a compliment from a 20-something. Indeed it is.
Oh, yes,
Well, that was
it is.
Brother Shine and one of his
Oh, thank
original
you.
songs.
Thank you. The young people.
Yeah, thank you. It could have been a lot more unkind than that.
Yeah.
And we could have accepted that too, but
Yeah, we're
we really
fine.
like the good comments. We like the good comments.
If we were to
I ain't gonna lie.
prefer one over the other, yes.
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying that if it's a good if it's a good comment, a lot of times those are the ones that get that.
Yeah.
I put them across the screen.
They win. They
Yeah,
win.
they
and we will
trump
have
it.
prizes soon.
Yeah,
We will
indeed,
have prizes
indeed.
soon.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying that. Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But you go ahead and throw
Figure it
them
out.
good comments in there all you want.
Fill in
And
your
we
own
we
gap.
accept lies. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
can tell us how good we are. And if you're lying, just don't tell us you're lying, and we'll swear up and down to everybody that they loved it because we seen it in the comment section of
Yeah.
our comments.
Absolutely.
You know. But now
Absolutely.
in
We
all
do
honesty, yeah.
sincerely, we do
yeah,
appreciate it.
just
yeah.
being funny, we do appreciate that. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Miss
very
Patty.
kind.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here with us and hanging out. Got
Mhm.
10 people in the house with us, Brother Shine.
Yes, sir.
Got it going on, man. We got shout out to Sister Belinda there in E-Vlog. Appreciate you being here. And no, I cannot send you any wires at all. No kind of string. Nothing. Not even hair follicles. Check the binders of your books.
Listen, there's a strategy between this long hair. I got it figured out now. I got about 21 feet of rope attached to
Right,
my
but-
head.
Can't send that neither.
Can't send that neither.
No, no,
That's just
no.
a
Not,
personal
not the Sister
decision.
Belinda. No, you can't. You,
Christmas lights?
no, no. They let her do paper mache in the name of art until they figured out that the red on the end of them was called. You know, she had stuck it in people. That's not considered art. Then that is a weapon,
A
Sister
felony.
Belinda.
A felony.
That's a weapon, and it's a felony. You can't stab people and then say, "Oh, that's art." No, that's not
You're
art.
gonna have
That's
to get
killing.
some color and paint because
Yeah.
blood turns brown. That's where they're getting you.
Yep. And I appreciate the trouble you went to smuggle that crayon in to write me a letter, and I did read it, but I cannot send you any
You got-
strings or wires of any kind.
You got a crown written letter?
Hey, yeah.
The boys up here passing.
Yeah, I hope it was crayon. It was red too. I don't know. I don't know. I burned it. So, you know,
Probably the safest bet.
I figured hey, there might be some stuff I can't read in there that could be,
Yeah.
didn't want nobody reading any evidence into anything else. So,
Right to the
matter of fact, I may go clean the fireplace out when we get done here just to kind of get the ashes out of it. You never know.
Sure.
Yeah, you never know.
No, nowadays
never
with these
know.
sprays and lights, I mean,
Yeah,
come on. It ain't like
yeah.
it used to be.
It just ain't. Shout out to Sister Belinda there in E Block. We appreciate you.
Just behave yourself.
Behave yourself. 2075 right around the corner. We're there with you.
Every step of the
Every step of the way. Every step of the way. We'll be waiting at the gate for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look for the
Hey.
Pannenberg station wagon.
Yeah. You'll see us.
You won't miss us.
You'll know we're there.
We'll give you the
You know.
gentle 3 flash of the lights.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because we can't let the guards see us.
We're not allowed within 250
No,
yards.
no, we're not part of the home plan. You never know what Brother Leroy is going to be like either.
He's
Now
working
that
on
he's
his
got that
X-Film.
puffer,
Yeah.
man, I worry about him, but not really.
No.
You know.
I mean, he made it this far. I mean,
He made it this far. You know,
you know.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He scares me just a touch when he gets that crazy eye going, and
It's when it
don't
starts
never
to
know.
slope to the inside.
oh man, I'm telling you, he gets a side eye on you, and you're like, I don't know about this. I don't think that doctor. I don't know if that was a doctor that told you to hit that like that, Brother Leroy.
Those brief 30 seconds of just, shut down to back to full gear.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I don't
Well,
know if he's on the right medicine.
Yeah, that there's a lot of white coats out there. So just because a person had a white coat on does not mean that they're a doctor. That could have been a Oshkosh Bigosh jacket or something that was white.
Yeah.
You never know.
You don't.
And most doctors don't carry puffers on the inside pocket
Let
of their
alone-
jacket anyway. That was
let
another
alone-
detail that seemed kind of odd to me. To get you started, I'll give you this one, and you can go to the pharmacy and get your rest. That don't seem right to me.
No.
And then
no.
just hit it when you want to. All right.
Order extra
Yeah.
canisters off
Yeah,
Amazon.
just
It's
tell them you need another one that the doctor said. Yeah, well, we believe that. But shout out to Miss Tracy. We see you there.
Yes.
We're just trying to behave
Good morning,
ourselves and
Tracy.
have a wonderful morning. Spouting out, just facts and
Yeah. Knowledge
Nothing
for the
but-
people.
nothing but wholesome knowledge for everyone to sink into their brain and allow that to dance around for a little while.
Maybe make you think about some of the life choices you're making.
Yeah, we might even get Brother Leroy up here before it's over with, lead us into benediction. I don't know. Depends.
Yeah.
Depends on what he's looking like and where he's at, as to whether that can happen today. But shout out to Brother Leroy too.
Hopes. We have hopes. Sending all our like.
Hey, I tell you what, you can guarantee Brother Leroy, he might be wild and crazy, but Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7, he's there to collect that call up from Sister Belinda there in E Block. Shout out to you. 2075 right around the corner.
Thankfully, because he needed something to do. He needed to, have a little bit of routine in his life. So,
yeah. As he said, I can't get a dang thing done, Brother Leroy and his puffer. I tell you, ever since he got started on that thing, I've been kind of worried about him. I ain't gonna lie. I believe he's hitting it a little bit too often, but I don't know. He said he was gonna get a paper from the doctor. It said that I don't know where he's gonna get the paper from. I don't know.
Handwritten in crayon.
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Corolla.
Yeah.
Crayola.
Yeah.
That's it. Dr. Crayola.
Yeah. Shout out to crayons. I'm just glad they're not poisonous.
Yeah, well.
You know, I don't know how he wrote with that little old tiny nub that he had left.
Oh, well.
You know,
Desperate times.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank God for him, I reckon. But yeah, here we go. All right, this is a little song called "Just So Many Miles Between Us." We appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine, Monday through Friday, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Just so many miles between us. There can be so many more. Been so long since I've seen you. Some I've never seen before. Well, I make a promise to myself. God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest stop, and Daddy, I need to pee, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. As the miles go by, my mind begins to go to the memories I've made from so many years ago. And I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest stop, and Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between.
Beautiful, my man. Excellent
man.
work.
Good, thank you, man. John O. Genius. I hope I'm saying that right. Tell me if I'm saying that right. John O. Genius. Is that the way you would say that?
No, I think it's Guy.
Gyno? Is it gyno or gyno? Well, how would they know? All right, I'm going to say it. Is it gyno or gyno? A or B? Gyno A, gyno B. I would just like to know so that
Curious.
I'm saying it proper, because I don't really know. Just curious. But shout out to everybody. We see you there.
appreciate
Desi
you
in the
all.
house. Miss Tracy in the house.
Absolutely.
I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Me and Shine, we coming up on the, well, actually, we're well up
at
into the 12 o'clock hour.
12:17, and I'm going to have to say bye-bye for now.
Hey, cool, man.
Because
Cool,
I got
man.
exit stage left here to beat the
Yeah.
T-Raffic.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
all you all have a great day. We appreciate every single one of you. Big Jack, thank you for all that you do. Guy, thank you for all that you do.
Cool,
thank
man.
you all for all that you do, for having fun with us, hanging out with us. Be safe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tell the ones you love them. Keep on shining. Good vibes.
See you, bud. Have a
See you,
good
bro.
man.
Ciao.
Shout out to Shine Dig, Aaron A Block.
Put a good wooden word in with the Horden.
Take care of him, Warden.
We out.
See you, bud. Have a good man. Good
You
vibes
too.
to you, brother.
Good vibes, bro.
All right, shout out to everybody, man. This is Guy and Sean, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. As y'all just know, Sean has to dip out to go on a little trip, so we're just going to wish him a safe trip and safe journeys, and we just hope that everything's fun. So shout out to you at Sean Dig. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all of you being here. My name's Guy. Appreciate you guys. This is Creating Change. Nothing but good vibes. Always good vibes to my friends. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to Big Jack. We appreciate you. We thank you. And we're going to keep pushing you up. So we appreciate everything that you do. And we just was honored to be a part of the first We Be Jamming. So shout out to Big Jack. We appreciate you.
Get ready to groove to the rhythm of excitement as We Be Jammin' Live takes you on a thrilling musical adventure. With a spin of the wheel, our talented musicians spin into action, bringing you an unforgettable experience of music, energy, and entertainment. From classic hits to modern tunes, our talented artists will have you singing along and dancing to the beat. So, sit back, relax, and let the music take you on a wild ride. Do you have what it takes to be one of the 5 to be on the next We Be Jammin' Live?
Yeah, shout out to Big Jack, man. What a great job. What a great fellow. Doing good things for the community, and we push that up. We thank you and we appreciate you. I thank you on a personal level, just the help that you've offered behind the scenes to me. And I thank you from a community level, just what I've seen you doing for the people and the people that you have on and the efforts that you go through. So I thank you and I shout you out, brother. Thank you. Homestead Made Easy. What's happening, man? What's happening? Good to see you. Glad that you're here. I appreciate you. Brother Desi, appreciate you. Miss Patty, appreciate you. Miss Tracy, appreciate you. Shout out to Belinda and E Block. 2075 is right around the corner. Appreciate you. See you, Sean. Have a good day, man. Yep. Shout out from Belinda at E Block. Says, see you, Sean. I see you, Desi. Rest stop. Daddy, I need to. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all, every one of you. There's 12 of you in the house, and I just certainly appreciate each and every one of you for being here. This is Guy and Sean, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Sean's going on a trip, so we shout him out, and we hope that he has a good trip and a safe trip and a fun trip. So shout out to everybody here. I see you guys there. We're going to play us another song here. Shout out to Sean Dig. I played this one a little bit earlier. I'll play it again now, being I'm talking about my buddy. This is Sean with his song called Silly Girl. Guys, I appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Sean, 10 to 1. Appreciate it.
It's for you, sweetie. All right. Where did you come from, silly girl? I know I just met you, but I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. My favorite song was playing, shaking your hips with little invitation. We were locking lips and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, I can't even find a pen so I can see your poison, and I breathed you in, and just like my favorite things, you disappear
places. Then out of nowhere, you appear without one question. Yeah, we disappeared, and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, can't even find the words to tell you how much you blew my mind. Gave me your poison, and I breathed it in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. The end. It's just the beginning. Well, you know I won't forget you, no matter how hard I try. I can't even find a pen so I could see you again. Give me your poison, and I breathed you in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear. Yeah. The end. The end. The end. True story. I hope you're still out there.
Appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to Sean Digg. Good song, Silly Girl. Go check him out at Sean Digg. Appreciate you guys being here with me. My name's Guy. This is Creating Change. Appreciate y'all being here with us. Yeah, Desi, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites as well, man. I like it. Yeah. Thank you, Homestead. See you there. Shout out to Belinda there in E Block. Thank you for being here always. Hey there, Miss Patty. Thank you for still being here with us. We appreciate you. Good vibes to all of you, my friends. I appreciate you. 13 in the house. Thank you for being here with us. Appreciate you guys. Let's see. I am going to play another one by our buddy Gaston Guitar Covers. Another one of my, I like him, and I think he does an outstanding job with his music. So I'm gonna play another one by him. This is a song called let's see, this that one. Let's see, this one I haven't done yet today. Let's do this one. Just making sure I have. Yeah, this one I haven't done yet today. This one is I Can Still Make Cheyenne. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Gaston Guitar Covers with his cover of I Can Still Make Cheyenne by George Strait. So we appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Shine, Creating Change. Good vibes to you guys.
Go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. She knew what his calls might bring, but a cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind.
All right. Shout out Gaston Guitar Covers, man. Appreciate you. Very good job. Always. Good job, man. Love that song. Love the way you do it. Yes, Miss Tracy, I agree. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Outstanding job, Gaston Guitar Covers. Friend of the Guy and Shine Show, friend of Guy, friend of Creating Change, friend of all of us. We just appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. I actually think that I got one of Brother William loaded up down here, guys. So yeah, shout out to Brother William, fellow guitar picker and just really good. So shout out to everybody here, 10 of you in the house. This is Brother William picking his guitar. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, he just plays a little. You can tell he don't practice much. You can just tell it when you're a musician. I mean, a shout out to you, Brother William, but I can tell you don't play much. You know, one day. One day. You keep working at it. I know, right, Elevated Einstein? I know. I'd love to just duct tape a couple of his fingers. Because I like him. I don't want to break his fingers. But I would like to duct tape a couple of them together. You know, the ones that I choose. Not the ones that he chooses. Like, I would want to choose the fingers. And then duct tape them. And then challenge them to a guitar playing contest. And I believe I might have a small chance at that. But, anyway, shout out to you, Brother William. You are one outstanding guitar picker, brother. I'm with you, Miss Tracy. I'm telling you, he's good. He's good. What a talented dude. What a talented dude. Yeah. Yeah, Jono Genius. I see you. Yeah. Fire, man. Yep. Good job, guys. Good job, man. I appreciate everybody being here. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Shine's going on a little trip, so we had to bounce just a few minutes early, but we appreciate him being here. Appreciate him being a part of the show. I thank every one of you for being here and being a part of the show. Nothing but good vibes. Nothing but good vibes to all of you guys. Nothing but good vibes. Let's see here. I got one. Oh, here's your one, guys. This is just one that I did back at Christmas time, and it's just a little song that I just personally love, and I just did it. So I'm gonna play it because I got it down here. It's called "Just a Closer Walk with Thee." Guys, this is Good Vibes. My name's Guy. Appreciate y'all being here. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk, dear Lord, close to Thee. Just a closer walk with Thee. Granted, Jesus, hear my plea. Daily walking close to Thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is old, time for me will be no more. Guide me safely to the shore, to Thy kingdom shore, to Thy shore. Just a closer walk with Thee. Granted, Jesus, hear my plea. Daily walking close to Thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Just a closer walk with Thee. Granted, Jesus, hear my plea. Daily walking close to Thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Amen indeed. Amen indeed. Shout out to you guys. I see you, Desi. I see you, John of Genius, Elevated Einstein. I see y'all. Tracy Local Learnings. I see you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. This is Guy and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Tracy. Appreciate that. I've always liked that little song, and it's been around in all of our lives forever. So, one of those that just by proxy I happen to know. Never really took the time, I guess, to say to learn it. I just happen to know it. Just kind of like Will the Circle Be Unbroken almost. I don't really recall ever learning it. I just recall knowing it. I guess because it's been something you've heard in church and other places, all at every guitar circle I've ever sat in. It's been definitely one that's played at some point. Man, that's good. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Coming up on what is it, 12:42. We've done pretty good today. Had a pretty good show, I think. It's been good vibes and nothing but respect. And I just love seeing everybody in the comments lighting it up. Nothing but good vibes to everybody here. We appreciate you being here. Welcome to Creating Change. Good vibes only, my friends. Good vibes only, my friends. Always that way. Always. Well, I say let's do, I'm going to run one more of shout out to Tommy Kenyon, Keeping It Real Media. Appreciate all that he's done here with Guy and Shine and myself personally, and just the help that he's offered us and been there to support and here in the studio and helping in the back and doing what he can and doing his own thing. So shout out to you, brother Tommy. This is good vibes. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, I'm Tommy Kenyon, your tech content creator and digital content pro. With cutting edge AI guidance, I craft segments like interactive audio or video audio sync tutorials and more. I deliver clear step-by-step digital solutions that make your projects shine, practical, fast, and ready to roll. Hire me to bring your tech vision to life. Let's create something epic together.
Shout out to brother Tommy, man. He's got it going on. We appreciate you, Tommy. Thank you. Good job. We push you up. Tracy Local Learners, thank you. I appreciate that. I thank you very much. Desi, appreciate you. John of Genius, appreciate you. Elevated Einstein, I appreciate you too, brother. Thank you very much. Shout out to Belinda and E-Block. Bye, Mom. See y'all a little bit later. Bye, Mom and Missy. I'll walk down here in a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate you. Thanks to everybody. Miss Patty, I see you there. Thank you very much for being here. If I missed you, then you're here, then just tell me so, and I'll definitely see. I see you, Brother William, there in the house. Appreciate you guys. Every one of Els Endeavors, everybody. I'm not going to scroll all the way back up through, but y'all know. My ears are itching. Shout out to everybody, though. Got 12 in the house with us still. 2075 right around the corner, Sister Melinda. We're right there with you. Yeah, man. He does, man. He does a good job, and he really is, man. Tommy's super knowledgeable when it comes to all of. I mean, so far there hasn't been nothing that I could stump him with, and I can ask some pretty dumb questions. You know what I mean? Some pretty good ones. I don't want to say dumb. I can ask some doozies, where I'm sure that the people that's receiving the question are like, what in the world is he even asking me for? But, shout out to him. He is definitely becoming a good friend and is a friend of the Guy and Shine show and creating change, and been a part of my little journey ever since I started YouTube. He was one of my first real, what I call real subscribers. My wife and my son and my best friend, they subscribed to me, but they would have subscribed to me no matter what. But Tommy, for whatever reason, he Him and however it was that we crossed paths, and here it is, man. We're working together now a little bit here on YouTube, and that's just cool. To me, that's what networking means. Just cool, cool. I'll spend the rest of my days shouting people out and doing that because it feels good, and I like seeing people do well, and I like seeing myself do well, and it makes me feel good. So that's what I do. They kind of become part of the repertoire, so to speak. Uh, helps feed the curiosity and helps feed the imagination. So I shout out every one of you. I do. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I recognize every one of your names in a way now, especially a lot of you, and even for our new people, I'm seeing your names and I'm putting your names in my little memory bank. Anybody that's in here will tell you I try my best to. If I know what your name is and I know how to pronounce it, then as I come through, then I make sure I say it. And I just appreciate you for being here. I thank every one of you. Guys, we're coming up on 12:47, so we got time to do one more by our buddy and friend of the show, Gaston. Gaston Guitar Covers. This is, let's see, which one haven't I can't remember now which ones I've done already today. I don't think I've done Seven Spanish Angels. Let's do Seven Spanish Angels by Gaston Guitar Covers. This is a Willie Nelson cover. We appreciate you, Gaston. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being a friend of God and Shine, creating change, man. Good vibes to you, my brother. Good vibes to all of you. Thank you for being here.
Seven Spanish angels took another angel home.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Shout out to Gaston Guitar Covers, man. We appreciate you, man. Good job. We appreciate you being a friend of the Guy and Shine show always. Appreciate you guys. 11 of you in the house with us. We appreciate every one of you. Every single one of you are special here, and we thank you for being a part of this little journey and a part of this little show. We're doing our best to try to bring you something a little bit different, a little bit something different, in our own little way. We all kind of do the same thing, maybe, but we all have our own little way of delivering it. So that's the best that you can do. Senior man, I'm famous. It's God's fault. All right. I didn't see that one either. That's If I'm famous, it's God's fault. Hey, shout out to Sister Belinda there and E Block. Yes, you are famous. Remember that most wanted list that he was at the top of? You didn't fall far. You still are number one. Shout out to Sister Belinda, 2075, right around the corner. We're right here with you. Hey, shout out to every one of you guys. We're bringing it up on the end of good vibes today, but this has been an outstanding day. I appreciate every one of you tuning in. It's been fun. Getting comfortable at doing it, and it makes it feel a whole lot more fun on this side now that kind of feel a little bit more used to what I'm doing. So guys, we appreciate y'all. This is good vibes from me to you. This is Sky and Shine, 10 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Probably be on this evening with good vibes after dark edition. Sean's got his vacation that he had to go on, so I'll be going solo, but if you guys have a chance, I'd appreciate it if you tuned in for a while, and we'll just probably get some guitars down and sing some songs and hang out for a while and see what happens. But guys, this is good vibes. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. Feel so led. If not, I don't care. I just appreciate you guys being here sincerely. So until next time. Y'all take care. Good vibes, everybody. Good vibes to all of my beautiful friends. Thank you, guys. I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back. Start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.